I've covered the full patch notes of patch 1.05 with all the changes for Assassin's Creed Origins, but Ubisoft did not tell you everything. So let's go over the secret changes that were made with this recent patch in this video. If you like that, then a like would be super appreciated, and let's go. One thing many of you already noted is of course regarding the Trials of the Gods quest item that suddenly disappeared from your inventory. As you probably know, after defeating Anubis, the first Trials of the Gods boss, some people received the weird iconless blue quest item that in the end turned out to be a bug, so Ubisoft now deleted it with the patch 1.05. Don't worry though, because the game will still know that you've beaten the boss, because the sword is your quest item, the Conductor of Souls that you get from killing Anubis. So if you got that, then you still can get this amazing Anubis outfit if you beat all the 4 bosses from the Trials of the Gods event. Hopefully we get to fight the second boss on Tuesday. I think it's super likely, but there's still no official word yet. When we know more, I will let you know. The new patch, patch 1.05, also featured a lot of fixes for the many glitches in the game that you could use in your favor. Yes, I will touch on the millions of weapons people got in a second, but let's first discuss a tactic I've been using the day before this patch came out. And yes, people that are on the PC or Xbox One can still use this tactic, because at the time of this recording, patch 1.05 is not out on these platforms, because Ubisoft fixed this farm spot that I will tell you about right now. Let's first take a look at what this farm spot was, where you literally don't have to do anything and get money. All the credits go to YouTuber Felipe Ramos, and I hope I pronounced his name right, for pointing it out in his Portuguese video. And of course every one of you that sent me that link and explained what was going on. So over here in Serene, there was a transport guy that would carry around iron, and he was chilling under a building where you could climb on. And the bug was literally that you had to sit above him on the roof and just wait, because the amount of ores that he carried would magically increase every few seconds. So yeah, I did this for a while working on other stuff. I had to connect a wire to my controller, otherwise my controller would disconnect after a while, and that would of course pause the game. But other than that, you can just sit on this freaking roof and get the iron. I literally sat here for multiple hours and got thousands of iron. It was pretty sick. After a while, you would be like, okay, now it's over. Now I want to play the game again. You could assassinate him, loot the body, get all the iron, kill his bodyguards, and then just fast travel to a spot that has to be away from Serene. Then come back and he would be there again. And if he was not there again, just go to your quest menu and hit the Y or triangle button to restart the area, and then try that multiple times until he shows up again, and you can do this over and over. But the sad truth is that now in patch 1.05, this guy, this wizard that got the iron when you would sit above him, is gone. Trust me, I've tried it many times, but they really fixed this glitch. Again, if you are not on update 1.05 on Xbox One or PC, or maybe you haven't updated your PS4 game yet, then you can do this and try it out for yourself. Thanks to everyone again that reached out to me with this tip, I really appreciate it. I also can't speak Portuguese, so I'm really happy that some people pointed out what Felipe Ramos was talking about, and if I'm butchering that name, I'm really sorry. I was ready to do a video on this, but now that it got patched, it's pretty useless, so I figured I would do it this way. But again, everyone that is not on patch 1.05, go ahead and become rich without doing a single thing. By the way, this is not faster than the farm spot I showed you in my video that you can watch by clicking on the screen, but here you don't have to do anything, and in the other one you of course have to throw a lot of fire bombs. Speaking of becoming rich, you probably saw my video on people getting 9 million of one weapon by looting weapons while playing as Aya in the main story missions. So those lucky people would then suddenly have 9 million weapons to dismantle, sell, or use, I guess. Anyway, people that got this are super rich, but Ubisoft of course did not want this, so they fixed the bug for people that want to test their luck. Right now you can only carry 20 of the same weapon, so that eliminates this issue. If you still have millions of the weapon and are not on patch 1.05, sell them now, because otherwise you will lose them when you connect to the game with this new patch. Don't worry though, all the lucky bastards that got this glitch still have all the money, so if you sold all your weapons and are now on patch 1.05, you still keep it. Another secret change is something I've touched on in my patch 1.05 video about the Fire. Yes, it seems like the Fire deals less damage now. That was of course noted in the patch notes. It burns better on animals, but something they did not note is that the initial effect that happens when you throw a Fire bomb doesn't look as good as we first had before this patch. It seems like the impact effect is different this time around, where normally it would be like a small second before the fire happened, and now we sort of have some sort of blow, but it really looks bad. We can count the pixels, while before it looked way more realistic. Look for example at this comparison. Does it really annoy me though? Not that much, but I do think it's interesting that they kind of changed it and it looks worse now, so I of course wanted to point it out. At the end of my patch 1.05 video, I asked if you guys could open a ton of Hekka chests to see if the Nightmare Pack was already available through these loot boxes, and the answer is no. A lot of you already did it, even sent me videos of you doing it, really appreciate it, and nobody got the mount or weapons or something like that. And to be honest, this is kinda shady. I mean, they said that all the paid items would be obtainable through these Hekka chests, and now with the first patch, after they added the Nightmare Pack, it's still not available in the game. And I don't really like that one bit. Like I said, it's kinda shady. It should be, when you put this pack in the game, it should be obtainable through these Hekka chests. So they will be available later, and when they will be available through these Hekka chests, I will let you know, but right now that is sadly not the case, and that's really a shame. Hope you enjoyed the secret changes that were found in patch 1.05. If you found anything yourself, please let me know in the comments down below. I already got an awesome conversation going with someone that had something super interesting happen to him. So that will be a fun video, and of course way more awesome content is coming your way as well. Subscribe to stay up to date on everything Assassin's Creed Origins, like the video to support the channel, check out my video on patch 1.05 if you haven't already, and on the money farm spot that is still in the game, and that's really the best way to get money in Assassin's Creed Origins. Of course, I will speak to you next time. Thanks a lot for watching, and goodbye.